Hey, welcome back to Dish Nation. Now, earlier this week, we talked to the star of the Netflix series Dear White People, Logan Browning. We had a blast. Let's rewind back to that interview right now. All right, so now we love this. Jelena Howard on VH1's Hit the Floor, and now she's starring in Dear White People, which is getting rave reviews.
Yeah.
And Variety just called it the most quotable show of 2017. Let's give a big Dish Nation welcome to Logan Browning. Dear White People, season 1 is available today on Netflix, and it's actually dropping 3 years after the original movie dropped.
Right.
And when people saw that this was coming to Netflix, the biggest question that people ask is, how is this different than the movie, and how can you stretch a series out of this?
Yeah, well, one, we're in a completely different time, right? The movie came out in 2014 in an Obama presidency.
Right.
We're in a completely different space. Also, it was a, hour and some change film. You can only do so much in that time. And with Netflix, you can explore these characters. And Justin Simeon wanted to really get into the characters who you didn't get to see in the film, and the stories go way beyond what the film got to do.
So now, if you could just send one message, to all white people, what would it be?
To all white people in general?
Just send it out.
I mean, well, for this show specifically, like, our tagline is, Dear White People, I bet you think this show is about you. And
I bet you think it's right. Yes.
And I mean, that just means that really, honestly, this show is more about us and the African-American experience on a mostly white campus dealing with racism.
Well, now, your first TV series, Summerland, you filmed that back in 2004 with a super yummy guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Who's Zac Efron?
Yes. She loves him.
Do you?
Yeah, we're always talking about his body and how hot he is. So, you guys, do y'all keep in touch? Did y'all have chemistry back then? Y'all
Oh
were like
my
17.
gosh.
You were young.
I was even younger than that. I was like...
Really?
I got so Valley Girl on you.
She said, oh my God.
We don't really keep in touch. Like we're not texting or anything, but I'll see him every now and then, and he'll remember, and we'll talk and like that.
Did you realize how hot he was back then? And now that you see how hot he is now,
Y'all.
do you want to contact him now?
But have you seen, like, Zach is cute and he's handsome and all that, but 14-year-old boys are awkward. Like,
yeah, they are.
Or he wasn't 14 then, but he was younger, and like he had a gap. He looked different.
Hey.
So, Miss Logan, honey, let's get down to the real tea.
Oh, Lord.
So who are you dating now?
Maybe you can help me with that, because it's not easy in LA. It really isn't.
Really?
It's not. I mean, I don't just date around. Like,
You got standards.
yeah, I do. Was that disappointing?
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't have a crush.
So you don't have no particular type. It's not somebody who has to
I
particularly
feel
be
like
in
I
the
girl
business.
crush more than I have like guy crushes.
Who's
to
your
be
girl
honest.
crush?
Who's your girl crush?
Like everybody. Everybody is so good looking these days. Like, you just open up your Instagram and I'm like, why is everyone beautiful?
What about some of those housewives of Atlanta? Ain't that them?
Well, I mean, they're all gorgeous. Like,
What you think about the one named Porsha?
oh, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I ever met her, I'd be like, oh my God, she's drop dead gorgeous. But you know.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, darling.
Well, yo, we're super excited about the premiere of Dear White People.
Thank
it's
you.
on
Oh,
Netflix,
yes.
streaming today. One more time, let's give it up for Logan Browning.